Okay, so good morning everyone. Today I will talk about the company background of Batik Air Malaysia. So Batik Air Malaysia was first known as Manindo Air. It was established in 2012 and started flying in 2013. So in 2022, the airline changed its name to Batik Air Malaysia. This happened when they became a part of the Lion Air Group, which is a big airline group in the Southeast Asia. So Batik Air is a hybrid full-service airline. This means they provide both low-cost and premium services, such as economy and business class seats. The head office is in Petaling Jaya, Selangor, and their main flight operations are based at KLIA, Kuala Lumpur International Airport. As a part of the Lion Air Group, they work together with other airlines to grow and serve more customers. Their goal is to combine low prices and comfort so that both local and international travelers can enjoy a good flight experience. Overall, they work in the aviation and commercial air transport industry, helping people travel within Malaysia and to other countries. Okay, so now I will talk about the services and technology that used by Batik Air. For the product and services, Batik Air flies to both domestic within Malaysia and international outside Malaysia destinations. So during the flight, they offer meals, entertainment, and baggage service to the passengers. They have a loyalty program that called Manindo Miles. This means when customers fly often, they can collect points and get rewards. The airline has two types of seats. For the first one is economy class and business class, so customers can choose based on their budget and comfort. So for the last one, Batik Air uses Boeing 737 and ATR 72 aircraft, which are modern and safe airplanes. Alright, for the next one is technology operating. So Batik Air uses an online booking system and mobile app, so customers can book tickets easily from their phone or computer. At the airport, passengers can use e-boarding passes and self-checking kiosks to save time. So on the plane, there's an in-flight entertainment system that we call IFE, so passengers can enjoy music, movies, or games during the flight. So their planes also have aircraft tracking and real-time flight monitoring to ensure safe and smooth operations.
Next, we'll move on to pastel analysis. So what is pastel? Pastel is a tool used to analyze external factors that could affect a business or an organization. It stands for political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental. This helps businesses see the bigger picture before making any business decision. So moving on to our first P, which is political. So political in pastel, it refers to how business and its policies affect the business. So in the aviation industry, safety and regulation, they comes first. So by the end, they must follow the strict rules and policies set by Malaysia's CAAM and also the international authorities such as ICAO and FAA. Malaysian government do support technological upgrades, but then everything must still follow the international standards. So new policy trends such as the sustainable aviation fuel, they influence how airlines set their inspection and maintenance. So from here we can see that Batik Air they must comply to the policies, be it the policies set by the government or even the international policies before they can start their operation into the market. The second one is economic. Economic in pastel refers to how the economy impacts the business. So aircraft maintenance is one of the biggest costs when it comes to handling airlines. It takes up around 15 to 20% of their expenses. So which is why airlines like Batik Air turn to smart cost-saving technologies such as the predictive maintenance. So this technology, it can cost up to billions across the industry, but it also comes with a high upfront cost, which is why Batik Air they need to balance smart investments along with their tight profit margins, especially in a competitive market.
So now for the third pastel, which is social factors. In Malaysia, there is a shortage of licensed maintenance staff. This makes it difficult to keep up with the inspections and regular repairs, which are critical for safety and regulations. To tackle this, they will implement like VR and AR AR, which is virtual reality and augmented reality. These tools are helping train new technicians faster and more effectively, getting them ready for the job and much quicker than traditional methods. Passenger safety is a huge priority. When airlines adopt modern technology such as VR or AR or even predictive maintenance tools, it boosts public confidence and makes people much more safe when flying. But not everyone is equally comfortable with the changes, such as the younger staff. They will pick up the technology more faster, while for the older and legacy staff, it will take some time for them to actually learn it. That is where change maintenance is really important to support everyone through the transition and make sure the whole team moves forward together. Which is technological factors. On the technological side, airlines are shifting away from all the inspection tools like dye penetration tests and borescope. Instead, now they are using drones, which were to inspect aircraft surfaces more safely and efficiently. Drones can spot damage or wear without needing scaffolding or a full shutdown, which saves time and reduces risk. The next one, they use AR and VR. These aren't just for training, they're also being used to guide technicians through complex maintenance tasks step by step, reducing error and improving consistency. Another exciting development is predictive maintenance, which uses real-time data to catch problems early before they turn into costly repairs or safety issues. All of these new technologies relies heavily on data integration. Systems like Skywise are becoming essential for managing and analyzing aircraft. For this technology to work well, airlines need strong IT system, high quality and accurate data, most importantly cybersecurity, to protect sensitive information from threats. Batik Air is known as pragmatic adopter. This means they don't jump into new technologies blindly. Instead, they test it out on a small scale first, see how it performs, and then slowly roll it out across their operations if it proves useful. It's a smart and cautious approach that helps avoid major disruptions.
Alright, now let's talk about the legal side of things. In aviation, nothing moves without approval. Every tools and methods we use must be certified by CAM or similar global authorities. Also, engineers like Batik Air need to be licensed, and that often means going through training or getting specific certification for different tools. Now, one small defect that goes unnoticed can lead to legal consequences. That's why digital records and true documentation are critical. And let's not forget about the audits. They're no joke. We've seen serious cases like the one involving Malaysia Airlines, where compliance came with high costs. So bottom line, compliance isn't optional. It's a must for safety and our own professional protection. Next, the environmental factor, something that's becoming more and more urgent. By 2030, aircraft engines must be compatible with SAF. That is sustainable aviation fuel. So they need to start preparing now. Precision inspection help them improve fuel efficiency and cut emissions, which is not just eco-friendly but also cost-saving. They are also encouraged to adopt greener practice. Think recycling parts, reducing waste. It is a small step that can make a big impact. And finally, they must comply with all Malaysian environmental and noise regulations. Meeting these standards is a part of being a responsible and forward-thinking industry. So, environmental care isn't just a trend, it's the future of aviation.
Let's us get into the aircraft of the Batik Air Malaysia. So the first phase is the embryonic phase in 2013 to 2015. Back in 2013, Batik Air Malaysia actually took off under the name of Malindo Air. It was a joint venture between Lion Air and some Malaysian partners. Right from the start, they rolled out a mixed fleet Boeing 737-900ERs for longer routes and ATR-72s for regional hubs. This hybrid setup was a big deal because they wanted to be positioned somewhere between a low-cost carrier and full-service airline. Think of it like getting premier legroom without paying top dollar, all that jazz. By the end of the 2015, Balindo Air had already started branching out beyond domestic flights. For instance, they opened up branching routes to Dhaka, touching down in Bangladesh. So, in those first couple of the years, they were all about establishing credibility, building customer base, and figuring out how to juggle both budget and premium offerings under the one roof. So let us moving on to the second phase, which is the growth phase 2016 to 2019. Moving into 2016, you could really sense the momentum of picking up. Balindo Air snaggled both IATA and IOSA certifications, which basically said, yes, we are serious about safety and operational standards. Right after that, they made headlines as the first airline in the world to operate the Boeing 737 MAX 8. That was a huge. It wasn't just about having a new jet, it was a statement. We are innovating, we are forward thinking, and we are willing to invest. They also launched their first truly long haul routes, Kuala Lumpur to Jeddah, perfect for pilgrims traveling to Mecca. On top of that, they deepened their networks through a code sharing agreement that opened up new markets in India, Australia, and Japan. It was like suddenly having VIP passes to various popular destinations without physically owning all those routes. By around 2018 or 2019, they fully embraced a full service model, no more hybrid label. At this point, the S-curve was on a steep incline, rapid fleet expansion, new international links, and brand recognition soaring. So the third phase of the S-curve is the maturity phase in 2020 to 2022. Then 2020 hit, and with COVID-19, just about everyone in aviation took a nosedive. Malindo Air's operations were severely impacted. Flights grounded, demand plummeting. But in the middle of that chaos, April 2022 marked a pivotal moment. The airline rebranded officially from Malindo Air to Batik Air Malaysia. The idea was to align closer with the Lion Air Group's branding and leverage that collective reputation. By late 2022, they were slowly resuming operations, this time with an upgraded fleet. Those newer jets were not just about looking fresh, they also made better efficiency and improved passenger experience. So, although the pandemic forced a temporary plateau and even a dip, the rebranding and fleet renewals set them out for future stability. The curve flattened out into a mature phase where the focus shifted towards sustaining operations, fine-tuning routes, and recapturing the market shares.
For the last one, emerging technology trend. Firstly, drone inspections. Drones are game changers, especially for large aircraft. Instead of building scaffolding, drones can fly up, interact, and even spot damage in hard-to-reach areas faster and safer than humans climbing around. Secondly is AI-based predictive maintenance. Instead of fixing things after they break, AI helps us predict when a part will fail. That means fewer surprise, less downtime, and smarter planning using real data.
The third one is digital twin technology. Think of digital twin of a virtual copy of the plane or component. It mirrors what's happening in real life, helping us simulate scenarios, predict issues, and improve maintenance before problems occur. So for the last one is RFID for component tracking. Right now, tracking parts can be messy. Lots of spreadsheets and manual checks. With RFID, every part has a tag, so scanning is quick and accurate. This cuts down on errors and saves time.
RFID tags. So we can just have a scanner of that RFID. Alright, we can just scan each and every component so that we can know the detail, the history of the component. Alright, what kind.
That's all from us. Thank you.